Juan and I celebrated my birthday a few days early because I will be out of town during my actual birthday. We came across this new restaurant that opened up in LA on the Michelin Guide and had to try it when we saw they served Malaysian style dishes. All the dishes were so tasty. I especially loved the bergedil. It is a must try if you love potatoes. After that, we went to the bookstore and I picked up a book and we also grabbed ice cream after. It was the perfect day.
As you can see, we have a new bed. In my 32 years of life, I have never had a king-size bed. It is such a luxury and I love it. I am so happy with this bed and I can't wait to tell you about it. Thank you so much, Birch Living, for sponsoring this video and for making the best beds. Our previous apartments and houses were pretty small, especially in the bedroom, so we did not have the space to get a king-size bed. So ever since we moved into this house a few years ago, I knew I wanted to upgrade our bed at some point. I have been researching because I knew the next bed we got, I wanted something that was really nice quality. But what I love about Birch is that they use responsibly sourced materials like organic cotton, organic wool, and 100% natural latex. They also don't have polyurethane foams in their mattresses, which can cause harmful off-gassing, and they're also free of fiberglass materials. So I didn't know this before, but turns out a lot of other mattress companies will use fiberglass as a flame retardant, but Birch does not use that. They don't use fiberglass, and they have their own manufacturing facility that's free from all of those materials. And speaking of recycled materials, they are going to include 2 of their EcoRest pillows with your order. You get a 100-night sleep trial and 25-year warranty. So you have about a little over 3 months to really test out the mattress and make sure you love it. And if you live within the US, they do deliver straight to your door free of charge, and they also offer in-home removal and setup, so it just makes the whole process super easy. I am a back sleeper while Wah is a side sleeper, but with this bed, even though we both sleep differently, we both agree that it is so comfortable. It is actually hard to get out of bed in the morning. It is actually hard for me to resist coming back into the bedroom and just lounging in bed because it is so comfortable. If you're in the market looking for a mattress right now, definitely check them out. If you go to my link, which is birchliving.com/WeilieHong, you can get 27% off, and it includes 2 free EcoRest pillows with your order. I'll leave all the information down below.
Oh, wait. So Weylie.
I went back home for the weekend to celebrate me and my grandma's birthday, and we are just a few weeks apart, so when possible, we try to celebrate together. I arrived early in the morning and thought it was so cute that my grandma slept over at my sister's apartment because she didn't want to miss out on spending time with me. And the first thing she did was give me the crybaby blind box. Look at how excited she was to watch me open it.
Cute.
Later that night, we went to a Chinese restaurant for dinner, and if you're Cantonese, you're probably familiar with singing karaoke during dinner. Why do we like to karaoke so much is a mystery to me, but I promise you, every Cantonese family has a karaoke machine at home. Not only do we do it at home, but any occasion that allows for it, you already know. We are on it. So my grandma turned 80 years old this year, which is still so crazy to me. In my memories, I will always remember her as the young 56-year-old grandma that everyone mistaken for my mom when we would go grocery shopping together in Chinatown. There's really no gift more special than spending time with our family. One of my favorite memories from this night was when my grandma grabbed me and said, "I am so happy." On the day of my birthday, my family and I went out for a brunch, and I got my mom a gift. This is a new tradition I'm starting where I get my mom something on my birthday because 32 years ago on this particular day was the hardest for my mom. As I've gotten older, I've realized that birthdays are not so much about me and more so about the people who have raised me. So I got her this bracelet that I thought was so cute. It has 2 circles that are linked together, and I thought it was the perfect symbol of how we will always be connected. Okay, let's see. This one's a little confusing. This looks like the underside. I think just like stretch it out as far as we can. Just lift. It's not reaching. Can I feed it through a bit more? Okay. Ow. Haha, I like this tent already. It's like kind of a pain to set up if you're by yourself, but it's spacious. Come on. Okay. You're gonna stay in the car with your little sweater. Okay. Okay. Thanks for cooking, guys. Oh my god, I missed camping so much. I bought the same ramen too. The creamy spicy. Ooh.
I love ramen. Ramen's the best.
I am so happy right now. It has been many months since my last camping trip. So this is the first one since November. I get this question a lot about this sweatshirt. It has a little pocket over here. It's really warm. It's fleece. And I wear this all the time, especially at camp. I sleep in it. It's super comfy. I'm wearing a large and it has a cropped length. It's not too cold tonight. I think it's maybe around 40 degrees. This is what I usually like to bring when I'm camping. Always bring a fleece sweatshirt, a heat tech, or like any sort of base layer underneath. A vest. If your core is warm, you tend to feel a lot warmer. And also keeping your knees warm. I have wool base layers under here, under my Gurmichi pants. These have a hole in it thanks to Sesame. She decided to chew a hole in my expensive smart wool socks. For camping, it really just keeps my feet so warm. Okay, good night. We got our tartine buttermilk loaf. It's kind of hard to drizzle.
It looks delicious, I'm sure.
This is like a match made in heaven. This is the best combo. We're gonna try out these wipes. The Vet's Best Flea and Tick wipes. Olive, come. Going on this trip meant so much because in November of last year, Navi was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. So it's been about 6 months now and she has been doing really well. Our cardiologist gave us the clearance to go on this trip and I just felt so happy seeing her feel a sense of normalcy again. Since we adopted her 7-8 years ago, we have always taken her out on adventures. And in the last few months of not going on any adventures and just keeping her calm at home, and I'm sure she's been wondering like, what is going on? Something is just different around here. So one day my vet was talking to me and she gave me some really good advice. She said that a lot of pet parents come in with their sick pets and they often just see their pets in their illness. For example, if their dog is suffering from an illness, they often don't see the fact that their dogs do not know that and maybe they're living every day happily and have no clue what's going on. We often define our dogs by, oh, this is my dog, but she has heart disease. But it's important to remember that our dogs can sense our energy and to see them in their wellness when they are doing well, when they're here with us. When she said this to me, I felt like a light bulb went off. If any of you are going through this with your pet, I just want to say I am so sorry. I know it is so hard, and that's why I want to share this message because it really helped me. It's a good reminder for us to continue to stay positive, continue to be advocates for our pets, and give them positive energy because they can really feel when we are stressed. So hang in there, my pet parents. You guys are doing a great job. The peppers are perfect.
Oh my god, how can I?
They're nice and crunchy. I haven't had a hot dog in so long.
Yeah, it's like internet.
That's your favorite song.
Look how cute that gray squirrel is. There's two. So this is a new stove and it has a dual burner. It also comes with this plate right here so you can grill, which was really nice for bread. This is butane, which I'm not a huge fan of because these tend to be more expensive. However, the stove was so cute that we could make a compromise. Okay. Anyway, we're making penne arrabbiata. Girl! Every time we go camping, I don't really care to make extravagant meals. So Trader Joe's is the way to go. This is the one that I've been loving. You have to try this one. And we just add some protein to it usually. So I get the Trader Joe's sausages. This one is my fave. Pairs well with this because you get a little bit of sweet and spicy. I have to give a shout out to MK Outdoor because they sent us a bunch of their products. First of all, I love the packaging. You can't see it right now because it's inside the sleeve. I bought this little sleeve for my butane because these things, they start sweating when you're using it. It has a little jacket. I got this really adorable parka for Olive, and this is her first time wearing it out. It's from Lamb Wolf. I think this is an extra, extra large because she has a really long body. Okay. Olive has a lot of trauma. It's still a journey. Yeah, there we go. See? Ta-da! I buy everything in an olive shade for her because I swear this is her color. Yes. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the kisses. You look amazing. Yes. She just looks so cool. Yeah. And this is her bestie, and his name happens to be Oliver. They're obsessed with each other. I've never seen Olive like a dog this much. Oh, her whole foot just went in the water. Go inside. Okay. Yes. Right. Remove stakes first, and then the wind ropes. Okay, so just pout. No? Okay, I'm gonna shut this window.
Okay.
Okay. It's crazy how much these bend.
Yeah. And not break.
Yeah. Great, my ASMR just got ruined. Fold it in half. Tick.
Look.
Tick.
Mommy!
We are packed up. Thankfully, I did not find any ticks on the dogs, so I think those wipes really worked. After we packed up, we headed on home. And over the weekend, I decided it would be fun to look at open houses. So here are some of the really gorgeous ones that we looked at. I may have mentioned this before, but I really enjoy looking at open houses to get inspiration for our house. And I don't know, I just find it super fun to look at houses and kind of imagine if I lived there, how I would decorate. Can anyone else relate?
Absolutely in love. This one actually is in a cute neighborhood with sidewalks. So
It's like a
beautiful.
movie.
I'm always like, babe, let's move. Calm down. Not with these interest rates. No.
Still middle class.
Yeah, middle class. These are very expensive houses. Okay. Getting to this house was a little scary. We had to go up a few hills, and the Jeep almost did not make it. But anyways, we're here. Next house. Oh, I love the trees. I love this yard. Yeah, this tree is awesome.
Isn't it? Looks like a one. Every time you come home or leave the house, you basically get to do some off-roading because look at the hill. It's a 30-degree
I know.
incline.
I don't know if you could tell, guys, but this incline was no joke. Can you tell, guys? Okay, maybe you can't tell. If ever you don't know what to do with your partner on a weekend, go look at open houses. It's a really
Is this a
fun
house?
activity.
Right in your bedroom, you can pick up a lemon if you need it. And a loquat tree. Amazing.
Well, I just got out to pick up some, so I am trying to find parking in this area in LA that is just, if traffic gives you anxiety, do not come to Silver Lake. All right, guys, not that I'm buying a house or anything, but I really loved the first house because of just the street that it was on. Number 2 was really chaotic to get to, but the house was really beautiful. And then the third house was just very charming. Oh, there's a parking spot just opened up. Oh wait, actually, oh yes, that is a parking spot. Please don't take my parking spot. No. Anyway, that was fun. I thoroughly enjoy going to open houses. Ever since I was a kid, my parents would be like, oh, do you guys want to look at open houses on the weekend? And I'd always be the kid to say yes. My sisters, on the other hand, they were like, no, we don't want to do that. Since I was young, I've always loved looking at houses. I would love to be a realtor, helping someone find their dream home. Oh my God, like I am on it. Every time a friend of mine, they're looking for whether it's a rental or if they're buying, I'm not even a realtor, but I am on the websites and I am searching and I'm sending everybody listings. If I were not doing YouTube, what would I be doing? And I really think I would get my real estate license and sell houses. I feel like that would be so fun.
Waiting for something to put that out there, guys. I made that happen.
I didn't film it last night, but we also had hot pot. Every time Juan and I get into a food phase, we're just like having that type of food for at least a few weeks until we get tired of it. So we were recently having a diner phase. That has ended, and now we are in our hot pot phase.
It's called Happy All You Can Eat Hot Pot. It starts at $19.95 for lunch, but for dinner it starts at $25.95. But we got the $30.95 option where you get a little more protein options, so very excited. $30.95, I feel like that's a pretty good deal for all you can eat. Overall, I enjoyed the soup bases at this restaurant. They were really flavorful and quite a few options to choose from. They were pretty busy around 6 p.m. on a weekend, so if any of you want to give them a try, make sure you go a little early or prepare to wait. Now guys, it's time to talk about my fitness journey. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to have a hard time with sticking with a workout routine, and I'm not saying this to be hard on myself or anything, because the message I want to share is that as long as you're moving your body, it's good, okay? You do not have to be lifting the heaviest weights. You do not need to be the fastest runner. I think there's always been a lot of emphasis on fitness, and while I agree that having fitness in your life is really healthy and good for the mental mind, why did I say it like that? Anyway, as someone who's not always working out, I just want to acknowledge the fact that getting into fitness can sometimes feel super intimidating. I have tried many different workouts in the past, and I've come to realize that any movement is movement, and as long as you're having fun with it, you're enjoying it, and it's inspiring you to live a healthier lifestyle, that's all that matters. So I've been doing weight training at home and just trying to learn different types of workouts that I can do for free at home. I'm still working on my form, so please don't judge. But this is my point exactly. Just get started. Even if you're not good at it, even if you don't understand it, if you continue to try, you will eventually get better with your form and all the things. So then Sophie invited me to a fun Pilates class, and that's how I wrapped up the following week. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this vlog. I definitely enjoyed talking to you all, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.